your halo. I'll be there. Anywhere you wanna go, find a place we can hide. We can make it on our own. Go along for the ride. To the stars, just follow. You and I, side by side, dancing in your halo. Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you. I gotta feel it, you don't mean it. While you're sad right now, I gotta feel it. There's something about your eyes. Something about your eyes. I gotta feel it, I don't mean it. Feel it, I don't mean it. I gotta feel it, I don't mean it. I don't mean it. I don't. Every time you hurt me, it makes me feel alright. Every time you say you love me, there's something about your eyes.
Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Welcome back to Tea Talk with Nas. Let me just double check everything's okay. Everyone can hear me, everyone can see me. And finally, well, it is not finally, but finally, we are in here today. One day before we complete this amazing 60 days life challenge. One day. I don't know how you guys feel, but I feel really calm. Like, I don't know what I'm going to feel tomorrow, but today I'm feeling very calm. And of course, I'm still actually at the same time in shock and very grateful about this amazing journey that we had together. Like, it's incredible. Give me a second. Like, I can't even begin to process. Like, we really did it. 60 days. Today is day 59 of Tea Talk with Nas, and I'm Nasha, and I'm just very, very, I don't know. I don't want to say I'm overwhelmed because I don't feel I'm overwhelmed, but at the same time, just like, okay, so everyone's asking, what am I going to do after this? What am I going to do after these 60 days? What's the next? Like, I am not sure yet. I haven't really think through about this. But no matter what, I just also want to really focus on now and then really to continue to cherish this time that we have together. Okay, so today, because we are coming into this amazing time and coming into this conclusion or completion of this amazing adventure. So I want to share about this, the power about authenticity. I know we've been talking about authenticity for a while, actually. We have talked about being true to ourselves. The whole thing that we are doing right now is part of our awakening journey. Okay, even that you are just participating, just even to listen to me for 1 or 2 seconds, you are participating in this awakening journey of your own. Hello, Liz. Hello, Andre. Thank you so much for joining. So, so that's what I want to talk about today. What is authenticity? What is being true to ourselves? I know we've been talking about this the whole challenge, and this is actually the whole challenge is about. And especially today, I want to talk about this. Okay. So in the world that often tries to fit us into boxes, to label us, and to define us by external standards, it is easy to lose sight of our true selves. Like especially when people when everyone have their own opinions about how things should be done. Especially like, for example, your parents will tell you when you were little, since you were little, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that, right? And then when you continue to grow, you went to you went to the school, from primary school, high school, and then to the university or or now university. But then you were starting to, the teachers will start telling you this is what you should do. This is what you need to do. Okay. And then everyone's learning the same thing in the school. And of course, at the same time, we all have different understanding, even though we are taught the same way and the same thing. But at the same time, right? Because that's what we get from the school. And then when we start working, when we leave school finally, when we finally leave school, And we went to the workspace, we have managers, we have our supervisors, we have our colleagues, we have our friends, and everyone said, oh, I think you should do this. It's very easy for us to say that, right? But how many of us have said about this? I think, I think you should do this. I think you should do that, right? It's like on to your friends. Oh, I think it is better. I think you should do this. This is better. Okay. So even like it is very easy for us to share how we feel about other people with other people. And at the same time, we also receive a lot of them. Right? They will come to us like, oh, I think you should do this. I think this guy is very bad. You should break up with him, right? I think this last is really not good to you. She's not. She's she's making you weird. You should leave this bird. Something like that, right? Like people will tell you what they think when they will never be in your position. Of course, they're coming in from the good place. Just like when you are providing your opinions, your advice, you are coming from your genuine and you genuinely believe that's better for them. But how many of you also feel annoyed sometimes? Like when your Christmas coming, right? Is the excuse for us to have these family reunions, right? So when we have family reunion, it's always also a lot of drama. Oh, we haven't seen you for a while. Have you got a girlfriend? Have you got a boyfriend? You should really, go get, you haven't get married? You've been together for so long, you should get married. You haven't have children? You should, you know, it's like you need to be not single and then you need to get married. And after you get married and you'll start being bothered about having children. And in my age, they don't worry about if I'm going to get married or not. My grandma straight away, she said, are you going to have children or not? Getting married or not is not their concern anymore because, I've passed that age. And they're like, oh, you and your boyfriend, mixed blood is going to look, the baby is going to look amazing. You will have such a beautiful baby. You don't want to raise your baby? That's fine. I will raise your baby for you. Yeah, and I've got that from my auntie, my grandma, my mom. Like I always say, do you want to just have one yourself? You want to have another one? I don't mind to have a younger brother or sister that look like my children. But no, thank you. Thank you, but no, thank you. Right? Like how many times? Like people were just thinking, oh, you should do this, you should do that. Oh, you should change for a better job. I don't think it is a good job for you. You should move, like especially as living abroad. I mean abroad away from home. Then our family will always want to move us back. Like, oh, there are so many opportunities in Singapore. You should come back. So many opportunities. You should move back. Mhm. Like they will always have their expectations, what they want, and to be put it on you. And then if you don't know what you want, then it's very easy for you to be frustrated, right? I knew so many people they got married because just for the sake of, oh, well, I think we're together for how many years already, and I think then maybe just time to get married. To get married for the sake of getting married. And then soon after they get married, they divorce. Or not soon, maybe after 10, 15 years. Then they divorce. right? I mean, they tried, yes, that's amazing. But that's not what I'm trying to say is it's so easy for us to make decisions based on other people's advice because we are not sure what we really want or we are scared. I mean, most of the time, actually, we knew what we want and we are just worried about taking the responsibility of making a wrong decision, even though we don't know if this decision is right or wrong. There's so many times we are trying to find a way not to be the person making the final decision. Like on the big things is fine for me, but when I went to restaurants, right? Because I'm Gemini and I really like to try different and the Chinese. So I really like to try different dishes, different food. And if I go to a new restaurant, I'm not sure what kind of food they have. I may spend like a good 20 minutes, like 30 minutes if I got time. Just reading the menu and then think, what am I going to have? In the end, I just ask the waiter or waitress and say, I have these two options. Can you just let me know which one is better? If I'm in a good mood, I'll go for the other one. You know what I mean? If I'm in a bad mood, I'm just ask them to choose whatever food for me. I can have anything. So like then how can we know we are really walking, living our life that align with our value? How do we know we're really living a life that we should live? How do we know that we are living a life that we're really truly comfortable? We are on the right path. I'm not talking about right or wrong, right. I'm talking about the suitable. Is it most appropriate for you? Is it the best version for you? You know what I mean? It's about it is your life, and no one will ever be able to be in your shoes. Hi, Janice. Thank you so much for joining. No one will ever be able to be in your shoes. So I really want to invite you to share those masks. Just to get rid of all of those layers, all of those expectations that have been put on you. Just forget about them and forget about all of those things that what people say, what you should do from their own point of view. Get rid of them and drop them on the floor and then step on them. And then really, and really to start, I've been talking about these things we learned about the book, the time of now, right? And we talk about witness our emotions, we witness our thoughts, witness our ideas, our reactions, and really to feel, not to feel, but witness our feelings. And then that being that's witnessing, right? That being that's witnessing this higher self that's witnessing your emotion, your thinking, your ideas, your reactions, your feeling. This being, that's the true you. That's your authentic self. That's who you really are. Allow this being to shine without any apology or reservation or guilty or you don't need to worry about those feelings. You need to know that life is so short. Anything can happen tomorrow. So how can I live the best version of today? How can I live the best version of today? How much excuses we are going to continue to give to ourselves? How much excuses we are going to continue to give to ourselves? So my own journey to authenticity it's not like smooth, right? It is also a winding path. I've shared with you what I've been through. Hey, Victoria, thank you so much for joining. Hello, Janice, thank you so much. You know, I used to, my whole journey is also like ups and down, right? I've been through nearly like a broke down, been through, I don't know, never diagnosed, but maybe bipolar or severe depression. I've been through, I lost my husband when I was 32. I had two divorces. I have been through, I nearly had a bankruptcy. At the same time, I also had great time. When I was little, when my parents, when they have the extra money, we do a lot of the staycation at five-star hotel, in a VIP room, the penthouse room, in a living next to the president, opposite to movie star, living in a villa that with lift inside, detached, with a waterfall in our garden. I've studied abroad. I'm a Singaporean, grew up in Taiwan. I've friends in nearly every country around the world. And I'm here standing, sharing my experience with you. Life is full of adventures. And even though, even, I used to try to fit in and I just want everyone to be happy. I used to try to live in a life that I put myself last. Don't get me wrong, I still go out. When I was younger, I still go clubbing when I was single. I still hang out with my friends and, do all kind of things. But at the same time, if my friends have any needs, if my family need me for anything, I'll always be there for them. I always want everyone to be happy. I'm always there to help. I'm always there, worry about how people see me, how people will feel about me. How do they view me as a person? I always went to bed, when I went to bed and I started thinking, oh, I said this wrong, I said that wrong. I feel so much, I feel I should have not, I shouldn't say this and that. And then make myself a sleepless night for 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 something that I said 12 hours ago. And then they don't maybe to that person they don't even remember. Right? When you like that before, like thinking about, oh, I should have said that when I was arguing with them. I should have said this. Oh, that's a great argue point, you know. And you worry about it over something that already way past. Because I wasn't living for myself. And over time, really since I started this journey of exploring myself, since I started to understand I need to look after myself first. And since I start to understand there is a being that loves me more than anyone, anything else, even more than my parents, even more than myself. Since I realized that and understand the true happiness and fulfilling will only coming from embracing my true self. When I'm truly comfortable with myself, that's the only time I will be really, truly happy. And it's about honoring my values. It is about expressing my unique personality and living a life that aligns with my soul's purpose. It is exactly about that. And we need to know that authenticity is like a superpower that unlocks your true potential. They will allow you to connect with your inner strengths. So when you are able to be true to yourself, you tap into a wellspring of inner strength and resilience. And when you are building this deeper relationship, this authenticity fosters genuine connections and allows you to attract people who appreciate you for who you are. And that's what we want, right? We want people who truly love us for who we are, not for anything around us. You love me for my face? Are you saying that I'm not good inside? You say I have beautiful heart? Are you saying I'm ugly? No, I mean, we really want people who love us for us, who love us for me as a person, for my spirit. But everything about me doesn't matter good or bad. Okay. So we need to, and we will only be able to find that kind of people, our friends, we're talking about finding a true love. Oh, Nene, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for sending a flower. We're talking about finding true love. You need to love yourself first. You need to be comfortable with yourself first. And then at least don't hide any part of you. If you're shy, then just be shy. Thank you, Nene. Thank you. And allow other people to see who you truly are as a person. And then that's the only way to find the true love. Okay. Same about work. You may be thinking, why I can't get along with people at work? Why I have issues at work about people? Why is my manager doesn't like me? But do you like yourself first? Maybe it's because how you perceive yourself that may shows in the way you say things, the way you present yourself. You may not even know. I have so many clients that are like that. They don't even notice. Oh, oh, they for example, one of my clients, right? They like she always say sorry about everything. When her manager trying to share with her their feedback, she will immediately say, "Oh, I'm sorry." But you as a manager, sometimes we don't need someone to say sorry. We need someone to say, "Okay, I got it. Thank you very much. I will fix it." And we, sometimes the managers they don't even know us, but it's just about the positive ripple effect of being positive. When you can focus on fixing the issue, that kind of energy will share with your manager. You show that you are confident. Oh yes, I made a mistake. I'm sorry about this, but I will get it done. I understand what you mean now. Oh, I'm not sure what you mean. Can you share this again for me? And can I rephrase myself so we can confirm that I understand this 100%? You know, it's that no, oh, I'm sorry. I will try. I will not. I will. I will try. This will not happen next time. Not about next time, fix it now. And sometimes, why do they say sorry all the time? When they don't say sorry all the time, it's because they feel they're not good enough. They don't feel they're good enough unconsciously. So they will say sorry immediately when there's anything went wrong. When something went wrong, immediately they will think, is it their fault? Even if it's a teamwork, immediately they may think, oh, is it my fault? Have I done this wrong? Have I done that wrong? But why do they feel that they are always they are the person who make responsible for the error? Their lack of confidence. And why they lack of confidence? Do they really know what they're doing? I believe they are. But maybe because a long time ago, since they were little, maybe their parents always say you're not good enough. Even if they like score top 10 in the class, their parents may still say you're not good enough. So they are used to be not good enough. So so that's why there are so many coaches. Many of my friends are working on as a trauma, working on people's trauma. Sometimes the trauma from the childhood. Most of people will have trauma from the childhood that no one noticed, and then only reflected in how we behave in the world when we are older. We only reflected in our actions, in our thinking, in our emotions. So why are we saying authenticity is so important? Because when we truly know who we are as a person, when we know that we can do anything, we're able to do everything. Our Lachian, thank you so much for you being here. When they know know, when they know I'm good, I have tried my best, and I'm happy about the result. When you're genuinely, feeling comfortable, I'm not talking about confident, but comfortable with yourself. People around you, they'll be like, they will also be comfortable being with you. You know, like, do you prefer to be with someone who's always negative, who's always upset, who's always blaming themselves? Or are you more comfortable with someone who is positive, or who's always taking action, who's always like, oh, I don't know how to go do it, but let's work out together. Which one you want to hang around together? Which one you want to be with? So that's how when only when we are comfortable with ourselves, which equals to founding our authenticity, then we're able to build deeper relationships. Hello, Kuzmi. Thank you so much for joining. And Kuzmi, I want to ask you if for all of you, I want to ask you something at the end of today's show. So please do stay tuned because I really need your opinion. Okay, thank you so much. Many of you, for many people, it is not easy to love ourselves, truly love ourselves. When we able to do that, then we can also enhance our creativity. When we express ourselves through from the within, you'll really be able to unleash your creativities and allow your unique gifts to shine. You never know that you may be an artist. You're very good in painting. Maybe you can play an instrument now even before you knew it. Maybe you're actually a very good writer, a poet, a singer. Maybe you're very good at taking photos. And people that are very good, they can speak a story within one frame. You can picture a whole story in one frame of picture. That's you. That's yourself within this piece. Your dance, your singing, how you perceive things, how you perceive questions, how you find, they're actually a third option. There are actually a different way to solve this issue. This creativity isn't only about arts, it's also about different ways to solve problems. It's so important in the business, at work, you know? But we only have that creativity when we are truly to ourselves. When we allow ourselves just to create, a solution. And when we really found the authenticity, when we are able to live a more fulfilling life, it will empower you to make choices that align with your values and passions. And really, you will live a life that it feels meaningful. Doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter what people say. The most important thing is that you are feeling amazing in this. And you're able to inspire other people. Hello, Jay Snow. Thank you so much for joining. Tomorrow is the last day. Okay, that is tomorrow. Today I'm talking about authenticity. Okay, authenticity. It is so important. When we found on our way to our true self, we know that we are working towards us. We're working towards that amazing result, the best ending. Yes. Yes, Jess. No, please make sure that you join in tomorrow. And we want to inspire other people. Because when we are on this journey, the more we're on this journey, the more we're practicing. And the more we understand what is love, the more we understand what's compassion, the more we understand what's being kind. And you will feel you need to share your story. Because sometimes that's what you need to do to give back. You need to inspire other people. That's how you can give back, how you can show your gratitude to the universe, to everyone around you. Because you don't own what you have now without anyone's help. I would not be on this awakening journey if my friend didn't come to me, didn't keep calling me and saying, no, I really think it is going to help you. I'm coming after work for you, and take the high-speed train after work. After a long day work, she come to see me and to share with me her story. Like, I never heard about that part of her before. But that's what we are doing. Hello, Spooky. Thank you so much for joining. That's what we are doing. Well, we need to share. You know, I always remember like few years ago before my last job, I was in a short-term job. And in that job, I met I have a co-worker. He's very like how do you say? He's very bubbly. He's always the happy one. Like everyone loves speaking to him. He's the bartender. And then he's great. He can speak to anyone from young to old. And he's very good at work as well. A little bit cheesy, but but he's good at work. I mean, when you're a bartender, sometimes you need to be, you know. But then one day he just doesn't really speak much throughout the day. So I noticed that, and at the end of the shift, when we are tidying, everyone's left, we are doing the wrapping up, tidy up the bar and everything. And I say to him, son, it is not his real name, okay, just whatever name. Son, what happened to you? Why haven't you speak much today? Are you okay? And then he said to me, funny, I asked him that. The whole day that he's been thinking about how to end his life after work. The whole day. He's thinking he couldn't take it anymore. He's really upset. And he really feels there's no way out. I didn't know him that much, you know. At work, we just joking with each other and we never really talk deeper about, you know, we're not like close friends, just co-workers. But he shared that with me. And I shared with him about my practice. He didn't say, oh, you need to join. No, that's not what I said. What I say is maybe you can listen to the music or play this special play Buddha songs. This special music that's being composed by our practitioners that's full of love and anyway, just amazing energy in the music. And I want to share with you the picture of my master, of my shifu. I'm sure he will be able to help you. The music, they are in Chinese or this melody. My master, he's from Taiwan. And that's what I say. I say, please, no matter what, just listen to the music. And then the day after, he came back to work. And then before I started my shift, he pulled me aside, he saying, Nash, I'm not making fun of you. But really, yet last night, I went home, I spoke to my friend, and listened to the music. I went to bed. And I got up. I feel a different person. I don't feel the same. Like just totally his mind is changed. He didn't feel the same anymore. He didn't feel that he need to end his own life. It just sounded like a different person. And then of course then that means you'll find different solutions. Hi, CK, thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much for sending the rose. Tomorrow will be our last day. So I would love to see you all well. So yeah, and then after I spoke to my colleague, few weeks later, I did we the the contract of this job has ended. And then looking back, all the time, whenever I look back to that 3 months work, I always feel one of my main one of the main reason for me to work in there is to have that conversation with him, with my colleague. He has a little daughter, a very cute, like 3, 4 year old at the time. So, and he's doing great now. He's doing great for himself right now. And that's like a 5, 6 years ago. And every time I share about this story, that just reminds us how important it is for us to share our story, for us to share our belief. It's not like we need to tell other people what they need to do. No one have a answer. No one have there's no right and wrong answers, and there's never our decision to make for other people. But what we can do is to inspire other people. We can encourage others. We can share with them our stories. We can share with them what we like. Invite them to join us. Invite them to see things from a different perspective. When we are doing that, we are really changing the world, changing the people around us to a better place. And that is, thank you so much, CK. Thank you so much, Jason. Thank you so much, Nene and Rosie. Yeah, because that's why we are here. The only reason we are all here is because we're here to support some people in the life that we need to support each other. Looking back in your life now, you will find those people who have helped you in some crucial time. They may not even aware. Maybe one sentence of your teacher, maybe one word from your friend, maybe maybe something from your best enemy. Everything happened in the past make us who we are today. And everything we do today will affect our future. We need to know that's that is how it works. That's the rule. That is the game. So authenticity is a practice. Okay. It is not like, oh, I have found my authenticity. So I'm at my destination. No, it's a whole journey. It's about constantly making conscious choices to align your actions with your values and to express yourself genuinely. From as soon as you open your eyes in bed every morning or night, depending on. As soon as I open my eyes, I feel the first thing I should do is to reach out to my phone or to get ready and meditate or to go out and exercise. What is your choice when you open your eyes? That's going to determine your day. That's going to determine how you live your day for the rest of the day. And every single day, we can start from that first thing in the morning. Start from making conscious choices. Okay. What is your priority? What kind of life that you want in the future? Are you doing, is everything you do right now supporting you towards that future you want? Or are you spending a lot of time doing nothing relevant to support your future? So, so why authenticity is important? It is about allowing ourselves to show. You can always say, oh, I want my future to be, I want to have a house, I want to have this car, I want to have how many kids. But the first thing is that really what you want? Is that really what makes you happy? Is there something that's more than that? So in the past 59 days, we have shared about what? We have shared about we need to listen to our intuition. Our inner voice will know what's true for us. Pay attention to your gut feeling and make choices that align with your inner wisdom. And challenge your limiting beliefs. You need to know that sometimes what we believe are not real, they are not true. Identify those negative thoughts and beliefs and emotions and reactions. Identify them that hold you back from really being the true self. You will sometimes you will feel like I really don't feel that's right. But people keep telling you should do something that you don't feel right. And you shouldn't do it. And when people tell you you shouldn't do things in that way. But sometimes your inner voice will tell you, I know there's a better way to get things done. I want to try it. Challenge those negativities. I don't feel I'm good enough. When you have this kind of negative thoughts, when you're starting doubting yourself, then just also then doubt the doubt. Question the question. Am I really right to challenge myself? Am I really right to doubt myself? If you don't know, then you just leave it. Just focus on doing what you need to do. And don't worry about how they will be done. Challenge them with positive affirmation and empowering self-talk. I am good. I am beautiful. I am enough. I'm able to. I deserve. And then you need to allow yourself to express your creativity. Not just painting. Don't just think about painting or um well or writing or whatever. It's also about express your unique personality. It's also about what do you like to do, and then doing them, showing the creativity while doing them. Even if you really say you love your job, then enjoying your job, be creative at your work, right? Allow your report, express yourself, okay? Allow your work to really show that what kind of person you are. Express yourself, the true self. Not even just writing, painting, music, or dance. And to set healthy boundaries, we talk about it so many times. We need to learn how to say no. We need to learn when to say no. We need to learn to stop those things that will drain us. That's unnecessary. That doesn't help with the situation. A lot of the time, we don't need to worry about something because we don't even know how it's going to. You know, a lot of people, when worry, most of the time when we are worried, worry is about something that we don't know. And because you don't know, why do you need to worry about it? Right? You don't know the result, so you don't need to worry about the result. Because maybe you're fixing something right now, like physical things, fixing a light, you're fixing. You also don't need to worry, you just need to pay attention, right? Say no to those unnecessary emotions. Say no to people when they're asking you for your time, when you also need your time. You need to have the boundary. I'm not saying that you shouldn't help anyone, but you need to make sure you prioritize yourself first. Not being selfish, but that's a way to keep you healthy. And you can still help after you sort out your own report, right? After you sort out your own your own expenses, then you can say, oh, maybe yes, maybe I have spare money to lend you, or not. You need to prioritize. I heard ridiculous story. Story. I heard this ridiculous story before is that someone just lent the money to his best friend. And then his wife was really angry because they don't even have money to pay for the rent. But this person, he just like, my friend will give it back to us in time. I don't even want to say if that how it ends, but we really need to looking at ourselves first. Okay. So surround yourself with supportive people. Surround yourself, don't surround yourself with people who give you negativities. Don't surround yourself with people who cannot trust you, who always question you what you do. And sadly, most of them are family members. We still love our parents. We still love our aunties, uncles, but just sometimes the way they speak is just not encouraging. So we keep a distance with them. We still love them, but we don't need to go deep into any conversation that may drag you down. Try to speak to your friends. Trying to be in a community where people will really cheer you up or really provide positive or constructive feedback about your work. Who can truly help you, not just good feedback, but also feedback that can help you to improve. Now, focusing on moving forward, focusing on improving, focusing on growing. That's what we are doing. So, I also remember when I first started sharing my own story on the stage. I didn't know how people will see me. I didn't know that my story will help so many people. After that, people come to me, or I will get message saying whatever I shared really helped them a lot. My story, my experience, my perspective. And I was showing my vulnerability on the stage. I show I show to people, to hundreds of people who didn't know me before, but they felt me, they see me, their true self, and they are saying thank you to me. My story encouraged them. So please, whenever you have good feedback about something, do share. Whenever you have any lessons that you have learned, write them down and share this. You never know who will be helped by your story. You never know. So this is I want to share today. Like seriously, we need to work together and really to create, to have people around us and to impact more people around us, to help them to find themselves, to help them to be on this journey of looking for themselves, to help them to be on the journey of self-discovery, the journey of awakening. And then we will understand the true meaning of life. Who am I? Why am I here? And what I need to do. Then you will know nothing will be able to stop you. There's no problem cannot be solved. And there's nothing you need to worry about. So that's what I want to share today. Our true self, our authenticity. And I've learned so much in the past 59 days. Tomorrow will be the last day of this 60 days life challenge. Please share with me if you want us to continue. And please share with me if you want us to continue, which days you feel that you are able to be here with us, or what time. I really enjoyed the past 59 days, every single day. Although every single day I'm also thinking, seriously, until today, every single day, I'll still have this second that maybe I will not go on live today. Seriously, every single day I still feel that Jason, no, we can understand. But at the same time, I'm also glad that I'm here every single day. I don't know, maybe in the future we're just doing singing every day. We'll do karaoke. The songs that changed my life. And actually, yeah, there's so many music that's out there have supported me in many of those in those time now when they were really, really dark. Yeah, Christmas party. I don't know if anyone wants a Christmas party. Most people I knew when they heard about Christmas it's like let's just get it through. Christmas party life. No, I think people will be too busy arguing with their own family. So Christmas, New Year, especially Chinese New Year, they are the time we really need to like meditate in the beginning of the day and then trying to deep breath several times throughout the day. So we will get through this together. Okay. But talking about this, I know Jason is going to have a 5 days happiness challenge to help people just be happier in life every single day, just be happier. And then we are going to have like 5 days manifestation challenge as well. Learn how to achieve what we want in life. And we will also have 3 days healing, releasing our trauma. It's all happening just before Christmas. So it's all happening actually next week. Next week. So yeah, so we do have a lot of things that we want to share. Please do stay tuned with us, and then maybe we will continue to have live in some different time, or it may not be every single day, but we will see how it going to be, and then we will talk about this tomorrow, and then to see yeah how it's going to how we are going to do it in the future. Again, thank you so much, every one of you who have been here every day or even just for 1 minute, even just passing by. Thank you very much. I'm really grateful for this journey. Thank you so much for being here with TeaTalk with Nas and Masha. I wish you all a very, very good weekend. Tomorrow, 9 p.m. UK time, 1 hour before now, I will be here. Thank you very much. Thank you, Nay. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, everyone. I will see you later. Bye bye.